Hi friends, welcome to my Facebook Live today, and it's my last in the series of Let's Kiss, my Valentine's Day themed projects. Traditionally, Valentine's Day is for partners and spouses, but it's now more you can share your friendships and share projects with others in your family. It's an occasion to show that you love someone. So not that you need a special day, but it's just a nice way to share some love. So I have been sharing over the last few days some various projects that you can, some gift boxing and gift bags and cards, of course, that you can use for this occasion or any other occasion. And I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have missed any of these, you can always look under the videos tab on my Facebook page and catch up. You can also see the videos on YouTube. And so I hope you are able to follow through like that. If you haven't subscribed to my Facebook page, or if you don't follow me regularly, just hit the like button and hit your notifications so you are notified of all my updates. So thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and please tell me if you who's here. Say hi to me. And how's your day been? Who's been at work today? What have you been doing? Have you caught up with friends? Been running around with the kids, school drop-offs, lots of things to do. So I'm just gonna hop onto my page and see who's with me and give a moment or two just to make sure everything is going well. So bear with me. And today we're going to make true Valentine's Day card. I haven't really done one specific to the occasion, and I thought, oh, it's high time I did something for us to give partners, boyfriends, husbands, anyone, girlfriends, whoever's watching. You can just something to make. So I hope this is something you can do. So I am working with the Forever and Always products and Always in My Heart stamp set. And I'm still trying to find my video on my page. I apologize. I'm making sure that I am going live. I'd hate to be talking to myself, which has happened sometimes, and that's quite funny because sometimes I have a good chat to myself for about 20 minutes before I realize I haven't been going live. That's quite funny. Oh well, that's what do you call a dress rehearsal. Now yesterday I did say I was going to share with you my sorry, I am live in surround sound. There you go. I was going to share with you my class in the mail, but I completely forgot about that. So I will do that today at the start, so you can see what I've got prepared for you with my class in the mail. So I'm using the Ice Cream Corner Suite. So these are the cards you will be making in the class in the mail. You will get all you need to create. You will get cardstock, designer series paper, you will get the ribbon, you will get the punched out shapes and die cuts. You will need the bundle, however, to complete your cards. I will even emboss all those panels for you. So your cardstock's going to be cut to size. You will get 2 each. So all the products to make 2 each of these cards, you're going to get those resin dots in that card kit as well. So it is full pack of product heaps of stuff left over for you to make more. You're going to get designer series paper, half a pack of the ice cream corner designer series paper, a full bolt of ribbon, but you will need the stamp set and the punch, and you will also need your inks. You can of course substitute for whatever inks you want. I don't do the inks, add the inks in the class because sometimes you will have those. So that's just a sneak peek into, it's a good peek into what's involved. You get envelopes, and you get lots of other things I include in that. Just for giving you another look at that, you get lots of other things. Sometimes I will include extra ribbon. I will include. I have included foil. I have included extra die cuts from other sweets, just so you can play around with it. So there's lots of things you get special in my class in the mail that's different to my card club. Now that is a completely different product that I offer. Hi Del, how you doing? Good to see you here. So today I am making a card, but I have not done one before. So I have got an idea in my head, but we will go with it. And I wanted to use this beautiful foil. You get it in Rococo Rose, Blushing Bride, and Sahara Sand. So you could, and it comes, these are in flowers, but the Sahara Sand has a lovely, I'll show it to you. I should have pulled it out earlier. But it's got just leaves, and I think it's just really pretty. It's not overly busy or anything like that, so I think it just works really well. However, it's gonna be it's gonna have lots of detail, and it's gonna be a fancy card. So we're trying to make it fancy. Let's see how we go. I hope you think it's fancy. Do you want to make it special? So we're first gonna get our die cutting machine. I've got the big one today because I needed it for my embossing I'm gonna do later. And I have got a piece of shimmery white cardstock. So this beautiful die, which I'll show you once I have cut it out because I don't want you to, it's a bit hard, it's right up close. It's from the Floral Heart dies. It cuts out two in the sense of two, an outer and an inner. You'll see what I mean. So this might be, I'm gonna stand for this one. Excuse me, I'll stand. It cuts nice, and all I want is that inner section. So I'm not going to. I don't need to pull out everything, but I will move that aside so I can show you. I will need that die cutting machine again. But you get that nice filigree part, and it comes out nicely. So no issues there. Just take a big tool and your die brush to get that off. No, and see it's clean. And then it leaves you with this nice little part there. I will bring that die cutting machine back, but I just wanted to show you that. I'm going to do some further die cutting and get some pieces ready. I'm also going to use the word love, which comes from the sister set, which is Forever and Always. So this cuts an inner lined image, and this is a background. You will see what I mean in a second. And I'll just use some It's hard to picture when I'm sort of explaining when it comes together. I just want to do the die cutting and get it out of the way. So this is Sahara sand I'm using again. I'm going to put the light on and get a bit better light. So Sahara sand, and this is some foil in the same blushing bride. You get a plain selection, and you also get the design selection. So lots of pretty things you can do with that plain one as well. You can emboss that, comes up beautiful. You can maybe distress that with some sandpaper and get some nice detail on that. And this machine is fantastic. Definitely worth adding it to a starter kit, because at $209 by memory dollars, you can add it to your starter kit, and you only pay $169 for your starter kit. So you've already saved some money, $169, sorry, for your starter kit. So you already saved money there, and you will still have some money to spend. You'll still have $26 you can spend. So that's just a win-win there, and you get your 200 sheets of DSP on top till 28th of Feb. So this is what you get when you cut that. I'm just wanting to show you before I start assembling and making things. So by itself, it is pretty. Layer it on that, and just adds another dimension to that, yeah. So I'm gonna bring in, so I want to do some work on this heart, and now I'm gonna use my machine. I'm giving the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine a good workout today, and we are going to emboss this little heart. We're just gonna add some detail on it. So I'm working, that heart is on Shimmery white cardstock because I'm gonna do some watercoloring with it. So this is a thicker embossing folder. So I've just got the base plate, which is the #1 plate, and the Parisian Flourish embossing folder. And I think all I need, and I'm pretty sure I need the top plate. This is the older version of the embossing folder. Sorry, I'm just going to make sure it works. Yeah. So that's plate 1, and the grey one, which is plate 4. I've been using the smaller one lately, which sits right behind my desk. It's really nice. This one's a pretty embossing folder, so you can see what it does. So that's when you use the Shimmery white, you can watercolor on it, and gives you some options there. So that's what I am going to do, and I'm going to try something, and I thought this would be nice to do. So I'm bringing some scrap paper, try and get back in the screen because I've gone off, I can see. And I'm just going to add some water with our water paint, one of our water painters. So it doesn't matter which one you use. You get, when you purchase the water painters, you get 3 in a set. So, and you do have to press a little to get it out. There. And that's just it. You can even spritz it. I'm just choosing that. And then I will just get a tissue, and I want to just dab on it because I'm gonna get my blushing dried, which I forgot to get out earlier. And then I'm gonna try this. Just to stipple some color on it while it's with the sponge. And it's just gonna pick up a little bit of the so it's just faint, but it'll give that washed look. You can see where I'm going with this. I don't want a strong color, but it's just picked up the actual pattern of the image and brought it out. Next thing I will do, so I'm going to stamp some flowers and from our Always in My Heart stamp set. That's, you can go real Valentine and go Valentine. You had me at hello, be my Valentine. Not that I can see giving Adrian this pink one. I cannot say what he's gonna say. He's definitely not gonna like it. But it's not really me, be my Valentine, but it might suit some people. Might be a thing. I don't know how many people use that sort of sentiments these days. I don't even think it's a young person thing. I'm a little bit older. That's okay. Okay, Sahara sand, and I'm going to stamp. I'll stamp 3 of these flowers, and maybe I'll stamp a few extra in case I don't cut it correctly, because things happen. And this is a 2-step stamping. I was thought I'll watercolor it, but then I realized it's 2-step stamping. No need to do that. Let's make life easy for ourselves. We'll bring back our blushing bride. You work today, Dell? And so with 2-step stamping, just get over the image. Sometimes it's not exact, but this one is. Sometimes they have images that are like a washed look. Yeah, it is, isn't it? And that one looks a bit like a lotus. That's what I think, anyway. So you've got a couple of extras. You can decorate an envelope or something. Just gives you a few extra to muck up when you die cut it. Or that didn't stamp fully, but I don't mind that distressed look. That's what happens when you don't stamp it fully. It's called distressed. Then I would like, let's see whether I want this flower, the leaf. I think I'll have that leaf. So there's die cutting to do there, so we'll just die cut what we need. I told you it was a bit more involved, this card, but it's good to do something more, a little, not that it's hard, just a little more die cutting. And die cutting is not a hard thing, especially with our new machines. It's all numbered, easy. They keep it easy for you. And I'm gonna do 5 because with leaves you can Never have enough. And this one too has got the nice filler image. How many blocks do you need? How many blocks can I have out today? Let's see. The stamping blocks you can reuse and reuse, and the best way to buy it is like in your as a bundle. So when you buy the whole lot, it saves you 10%. So we always have those bundle savings. Look out for them in your catalog. Yeah, out on that, but let's see. Oh, it's the good thing with the see-through stamps or photopolymer stamps. You can see with this. So I'm just that. So early espresso outline. Sorry, I didn't tell you that. Early espresso outline and Sahara sand on the inside, the filler image. I think those colors go nicely together. I've just gone very neutral in this. And yes, I'm making a Valentine's Day card, but it does not have to be a Valentine's Day card. I'll keep that early espresso out because I am going to have the, remember I cut that love, and I'm going to have the U, that's not straight, I don't think. Let's see, looks a bit curved. That's better. So we've got a little bit of die cutting to do, but that shouldn't take too long. But I will bring in the small machine this time so it's not so clunky, and we could perhaps cut that down and work with it. Busy, Del? Yeah. It's been like that. That's the way. At least the day goes quick, isn't it? What do you reckon? Alright, so this is the mini machine. 1 and 2. And so let's get our little bits and pieces out. To die cut this, we only need, actually it's got 2 flowers, I think, in this, I'm pretty sure. Oops, lose a die. You can then you can cut 2 at a time, which is pretty handy. I always worry, oh, what if it moves? But it doesn't, it's good. Just got to be a bit careful when you use them. Just use some masking tape. When we get our magnetic plates, which we haven't got this yet on the big one, we can use that. So, okay, I'm just using some old washi tape. This is lemon lime twist. That ain't gonna do anything. I cut it so small that wasn't holding anything. And you see what I'm doing? Okay. And this one. Because if you don't put it and you put dies close together, they will move because of the magnets. And you get 2 of the leaves, so it does do it in double quick time, saving you a little bit of time there. So stick with me. This is probably the boring part to watch, but it does come together. If you haven't got a die cutting machine, you won't know yourself when you get one. it just opens up a whole new world. A can of worms, one of the two, as it gets you into another realm of crafting. So 4 done at once. I will save them. Easy to lose them if you are not careful. And then I will do my next few. And you can reuse the washi. You just need a light stick. You have to talk amongst yourselves while I'm doing this. Yeah, today we had school photos, right? And it's always, funnily, it always happens to be like boiling hot on the day we have school photos. Today was reasonably okay. And yeah, Cassidy, because they're year 12s, they got to go first. So at least they weren't looking like dead ducks. Alright. My leaf disappeared. That's a little bit off, that flower, but I'll just fussy cut that and use that on the inside or something. So I've got way enough flowers. And I'm gonna add, I think, I'll see how I go. I may die cut some just plain leaves after, but we will see how we go. Now for some assembling. We bring in our art. I initially thought I was going to use some shimmer paint, but I think I like just the simple look of that. I have a strip of this. And I do like the pop of black on that. Black's always a great color to just add that nice touch. We'll just assemble it and see, just lay that together and see how that would look. So with the sentiment, you're not bound to, what do I say, it's not a Valentine's Day card as such. You can give it for a birthday, for a sister, a friend, really, isn't it? Just trying to see how that would look. I would probably put 2 flowers, maybe, and put 1 leaf there. And then we'll get our sentiment together. You can use our double-sided adhesive sheets. This is as quick sometimes. You don't want to be wanting to be fussing around. It's a personal choice. And if you don't want that to happen, just have a tissue on hand. Because you don't want them to get on your foil. I just let out a little bit. You just want a little dot of glue. And this works fine as well. Adhesive sheets are great if you have like lots of words as well. And so I am just gonna stick that down right there, and we're gonna pop that up on dimensionals after, but just for now I'm just gonna leave that there. And the L will be like that. I probably should have done the L first. I'm going backwards in my crafting, but not a worry. See that little bit there. It wouldn't matter, but I know it's there. It just adds that little bit of shine on that. Just trying to work out how I want this sentiment. Let's see. We want it across a little bit on the heart, but we don't quite want it on the flowers. Who's into hearts? Anyone like the hearts? I'm gonna trim that into a banner. Cut the edge off. Triple banner punch. Very much used in the classroom here. Not like that though. Properly. And then I would just trim a bit of that. So I'm going to commit to that and stick that down. The moment I say that, I'm going, oh, I've got a better idea. But that's okay. That's it. Done. Done, done, done. That's all we're doing. You are stuck with that now. You can't change. Let's bring in some ribbon. See, I've gone to the other side. And then I can arrange my flowers around it. Yeah. That's it. See how my brain works sometimes. It's completely changed the color. So I'll pop this side up, but I'm going to leave that side glued down because otherwise it'll be not equal, unless you'll have this side too high. That didn't take the backing off that, did I? Did you catch my fun fold on my blog? Make sure you catch that one I did with the new at SU blog hub. Just a very simple fun fold, but I used the Darling Donkey stamp set, which is the free stamp set from Sale-A-Bration. So you could leave it at that, but I wanted to make it a little bit extra special. So I'm going to go over the extra bit. So my idea is, I know it's 2 flowers, but then I've added three leaves to offset, and that makes it balanced out for me. and it's flower arranging. The like actual flower arranging. I'm just curling the leaves using my bone folder a little bit, and I will just tuck them, some of them under. I will put dimensionals on some, but it gives some nice depth. You can just leave it with the heart if you don't want to add the leaves and flowers. No, that's all good. Let's put a small dimensional. And the last one, that's a bit of washi. I did think, oh, what's that green? I didn't even have a stamping blend around. That's the washi. Lemon Lime Twist. That was a color I grew to love eventually. I struggled with it at the start. And what I do sometimes to give depth, I will add one under that heart. I have picked that up and just want just a bit of different dimensions on that. So you're not quite happy with that. I pull my things apart. Rough handling. They do come apart. It's a bit better, so you get a bit of different dimensions on that. And I might leave it. I was going to put ribbon, but I'm not sure that is needed. I might just leave it at that. What do you think? Needs ribbon? No ribbon? I think the paper's doing the work there, and the beauty of the paper is there. Could put a little thing, I don't know, I'll try. What do you reckon, Del? Paper? The ribbon? Oh, does it keep freezing? But Del, maybe I'm just running with the internet. Oh, that's no good. I hope you were able to anyway watch some of it and catch up. It's ribbon? Okay. I'll try. This is very pretty ribbon. It's in my one of my favorites, Rococo Rose. Oh, well, it's kind of like Blushing Bride. It's borderline with, what is it? I'm trying to think. It's Blushing Bride, but you can really. I'll tighten it and then I'll twist it. I'm offering this as a freebie with my stamp club, not stamp club, with my stamp camp. If you for the early bird bookings. So this is the ribbon you get if you book by the 19th of Feb. That kangaroo set, that's a cute one. That's a good Valentine's Day set too. Lots of heart, sort of nice. Oh, I might make that a little smaller. It's tricky, these double-sided ribbons, isn't it? You've got to twist, 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 twist. I just keep pulling and twisting it. I just want to make it a little bit, quite a bit smaller. Then we can tuck it in somewhere. And when all else fails, glue dots, are great at holding things in place, and sometimes you can always let's make it a little small. Hold your ties. Maybe just there. If I can just squeeze that in there, make it a bit tiny bit smaller. I'm messing with this ribbon because I just want it to just fit, I think, right there. I have these ideas to put something, because I don't want to cover any more of that heart, and I think it'll just stick nicely. This suite has another beautiful embellishment, a heart embellishment as well. So that was the card, and let's put something on the inside, just because we can. And we could put one of the flowers, and I'll just cut out one of those leaves. Oh, I meant to put I had a U which I cut, remember? Let's die cut that. We forgot about that. I forgot about that, not you. Me. Let's die cut that instead, because at the moment it just says love, which is okay, but we'll see what we can put on that. So now I did have my die cut for that. You get all these little banner, not banner, it's for the sentiments in that, and I guess it's like a banner. And I could cut out the leaf while I'm at it. Well, I was just gonna fussy cut it, but I thought I'll do it while I'm at it. So a little bit longer today with our project, but a special, extra special project. I normally try to keep my videos fairly short. It's a weeknight, and it gets tiring towards the end of the week, doesn't it? Thursday, you're sort of hanging out for Friday. Everyone's sleepy and tired. Friday comes, you just want to sleep. So I have got now something for the inside of my card as well. That's good. Oh, that just adds something a bit sweet there. Just finishes it off, I think. Makes a little bit more sense. And then I had some of these flowers left, so I'll just put one maybe from there, and we can just like that. We'll do it on the top for a change. From normally I stick everything at the bottom. That. That's it. I'll just leave it at that. I don't know. I don't know. No, that'll do. Could have fitted in another one, but we'll just leave it at that. Just something to decorate it. Keeping it fairly simple on the inside. A bit rich on the outside with embossing and lots of die cutting. Some pretty paper. So I hope you learned a little bit. That was a nice effect too with something new I tried with the blending brushes and shimmery white cardstock. Thanks for watching with me. Appreciate it. That's really good. It's been a fun night and a fun series. How good was that? I haven't done one of them before, so I really enjoyed that, and it kept me on my toes and it kept me creating, and I really enjoyed it. So there have been many who have watched it, so I'm really glad and I'm thrilled that I have been able to share this time with you, and I do appreciate all the love and the sharing of my projects and spending time with me, spending your evenings with me. I truly am blessed and I value you. So thanks everyone. I'm popping on during the weekend, so I will see you sometime, probably Saturday, maybe Sunday, but probably Saturday. So thanks so much. Appreciate it. Bye.